All right, here at No Reserve, we have our 2002 Chevy S-10 Blazer Extreme. This is an extremely rare color. They didn't offer this for all the years, and it was kind of more of the less produced color anyway, the years it was offered. But it's called Space Blue Metallic, and it is a killer color, by far my favorite color. As you can see, I walk around with the GoPro. It does, depending on the lighting and the way the camera is set up, it will look a little darker, a little lighter in some of the photos. But the best way I can describe it is if you've ever seen a blue tarp, it looks like blue tarp metallic. But it's only got 86,000 original miles. It's a one owner. It's all original paint. You can see on the back of the tailgate, it still has the original decal from the selling dealership when it was new in Missouri. It's been in Washington State, you know, quite a while, and has a clean Washington title. You know, no accidents, zero rust. The undercarriage is super clean. We'll get it up on the hoist for a bunch of those photos. But I'll go ahead and walk around and kind of give you the rundown. I mean, all of the, you know, the lights are really beautiful. They're all the original. The guide manufacturer for General Motors. No cracks, no rock chips. It's real common to get. No rock chips in the plastics or spiders is what they'll get. You got a tiny little chip right there on the Chevrolet emblem, but it doesn't take away from it, and again, you could replace that one. Fog lights are original, no cracks or condensation. But most people are familiar with Extreme package. It has the front spoiler on the bumper, has the pieces along the rocker, and the bumper corners are different, and then you have kind of a factory fender flare that goes along there. And you have this EQ8 suspension, which is, you get a bigger sway bar. It is factory lowered just a little bit. And then you have those killer kind of 5-spoke 16-inch wheels. It's all original glass. I took a picture of all the Solar Ray logos and all those. All the VIN number decals are on all the body panels. All those are going to be photoed. You know, you are going to get a little bit of stone chipping on the front of the hood and stuff like that. You know, it's about the extent of it. You will see those. These are probably the two biggest chips on the whole truck. No cracks or chips in the window. See these little chips, scuffs on the fender flare. The passenger side one has one too. And those do pop off pretty easy if you want to get them resprayed. Extreme emblem, all factory. Couple, kind of a little scratch right there. Little scratch right here, kind of your door entry wear spots. And again, when you step back a little bit, you don't see any of the stuff. All the door handles are nice and tight. You don't have that kind of loud clinking sound that you get popular in some of the 80s, you know, square body 4th gen Camaros and S-10s and stuff like that. Really clean behind the gas door. Again, never been painted. You would have overspray, tape off marks or stuff like that. None of that stuff is present on this truck. Fender flare looks nice. Wheels are in really nice shape. No curbs. Tires have a ton of tread left, so there's no need to worry about replacing those. A little bit of aging near the spoke on this front one. I've seen a few of them that actually were chrome. I'm not sure if that was an option or if some of the dealers just did that. Take you down the back here. Gonna have a couple little scuffs in the paint right there. It does have a Chevrolet bow tie tail tip. It has Flowmaster exhaust. This stuff just kind of looks period correct for me. Just kind of was cool. I remember these trucks, and I've had a lot of S-10s as personal vehicles. And when these two-door Extremes came out, I've had a couple of the pickups and a couple of ZR2 Blazers. Never did have the Extreme Blazer until this one, and I was super excited to get this. This was a trade-in to a local Ford store near us in the same town, and we were able to scoop it up. We've gotten a couple really cool vehicles from them. We actually have two for sale right now, but here's some scuffs in the bumper, and all this stuff's in the photos. Again, the wheels looking really good. Maybe a little bit of aging near the spoke. You know, there's going to be underside photos. You can see factory markings, chalk markings all over underneath. A couple little chips right here. And this is just, you'll see a little bit of white here, but it's just a little bit of dried wax from the Guire's wax. Rocker looks really good shape. Again, some door entry kind of chips there. Nice tight door handle. You're gonna see a couple little scratches right here. A little chip right there. Fender flare looks really good. There's a little kind of chip right there. And again, you can pull those off and get those painted. This paint has no clear coat issues. It's just a phenomenal condition. You can see from the shine of it. Roof's in really good shape. Power sunroof. Now, I'll probably put, my kids absolutely love riding in the back of this, but I probably have put close to 900 miles on it. So it's a fantastic truck. It does have keyless entry key fob. Not sure if you can hear it going off. You can see the lights, you can hear the horn. We'll go ahead and unlock. Take you around here to the back. You can see it's just really, really clean. Try to move slow so it doesn't jerk around too much in the video and drive you insane. Rear seats fold down nice. There's photos of that. It's real easy to do. You just pull those two levers and it folds flat. Spare tire cover still intact. You know, you will have a couple scuffs and stuff from loading stuff throughout the years, but overall the carpet's pulled back a little bit there, but it's tight. So maybe something just got hooked on it. Again, you can see no rust, no surface rust on any of the bolts. I mean, look how clean that is. Take here, I think there's about 340 plus photos of this. Amazingly, still has all its original floor mats. There's photos of it without the floor mats, so you can see the condition of it. Door panels just mint. Paint along the entry and underneath the door is in mint condition. It's cool, still got its original owner's manuals and brochures and stuff. Still has its original dealer sticker that goes in the window. One of the old oil change decals shows due for an oil change in 2021 with 71,000 miles. And there's one up there right now that says technically it was due for an oil change of April 2022 at 87,252 miles. But and if the new owner is not due for an oil change and the oil is beautiful, but if the new owner absolutely wants a new oil change, we'll get a change before they take ownership of it. But to me, it's kind of wasteful. But if that's what they want, we'll take care of it. You see, it's really clean in there. Non-smoker, ashtray's never been used. Besides maybe holding some coins, there was a couple nickels in there when we got it. Cigarette lighter's never been fired off, but it does have the ports that work for charging up your cell phone down below it. Plus, the cigarette lighter does work, as you'll see there. Shifter boots in nice condition. Very little wear on the pads. You see the e-brake handle doesn't have any issues, not broken. If people are too rough with this, it'll be broken, but you can see it operates correctly. Put the e-brake down. Pretty much no real breakdown at all on these seats. I mean, they're just phenomenal. My kids and I are gonna be sad to see this one go. I wish I could keep them all, but unfortunately that'd take a lot of space and a lot of money and time. A little bit of wear on the buttons, and I got a 94,000 mile Yukon. It's just however the General Motors did the buttons, they just kind of wear on that era. I'll pop the hood open here for you. Just super clean. It is wired for an amp for in the very back in a sub, but we have it unhooked because we don't want any live wires going back there, but the wires do go all the way to the back. And it's got aftermarket CD player, so I'm not sure if when they chose to trade it in, if it's something they decided to keep. But all right, so we'll go ahead and get her fired up and get her warmed up for the driving video. You can see it's still cold. The temperature's not coming up all the way. If someone desires a cold start video, we'll do it. About a half tank of fuel. I'll pop the hood open again too, so you can see there's no belt squeals or anything. No issues. It's running super nice and smooth. The Flowmaster muffler, I'm guessing it's probably a 3-chamber. It's not very loud. It just gives it a nice little growl. I mean, it really kind of sounds like a V8. All right, so Good luck, everyone. There's going to be a happy new owner in our space blue metallic 2002 Chevy Extreme Blazer. Good luck.